with the so many blessings you've received, my sense is that you are also the kind of woman that feels with those blessings come responsibilities to others.
That's
You know
right.
that, and so let's talk about then your legacy and how you want to be remembered.
Yes, I would like people to realize that the fact that you grew up in a rural setting does not limit where you can go. I think most of the time we are brought up to look up to those who have been brought up in urban areas or families who are affluent and have, but I want women and children and girls out there and boys as well to know that you can actually come from a humble background and reach the top. The sky is the limit. And I would like my legacy to be that of particularly having served with the UN International Residual Mechanism for Criminal Tribunals. The fact that my judgments, at least my agreement to certain judgments or my dissenting opinions, my decisions in the cases that I've dealt with as a single judge, those are now international jurisprudence. And this is for somebody who had nearly not got there by being arrested in my country and going through all kinds of disadvantages, discrimination, and I still made it. I think resilience is one of the hallmarks that I would like to be remembered for. I am able to cope even after a lot of issues have arisen. I am able to stay with my integrity despite what is happening with people around me, particularly when you look at corruption, particularly here in Africa. I am able to walk around with my head held high because I know that whatever I've earned, I earned it honestly. And I would like others to also see that that is something to be proud of and to, to be happy about. I have also fought for women's human rights um, in the Gambia and elsewhere. Um, and particularly in the Gambia, I have been a member of the Soroptimist International of Banjul, and we have helped women from the time I came to the Gambia. I think a few years later, Soroptimist International was formed, and I was one of the founder members. And we have helped women. We have actually sponsored girl students at the University of the Gambia. In fact, one of the girl students we sponsored at the University of the Gambia is now working and is now a member of Soroptimist International. So those are some of the achievements that we are proud of. We have helped women in a village to get water by, they had a borehole, and we managed to help them through getting assistance from a Danish sister club, which helped us with some of the funds so that we were able to get them 4 water tanks, and they now have running water in their homes. So instead of waking up early in the morning to go and fetch water and come home, they can now just go outside, open the tap, and they have their water. So, I always want to say, people out there, you should be able to come back home and help. And I've not only helped here, I've also helped in Zimbabwe. My family members, you know, I've also helped them, and you know, they it is good to at least know that you have something out there, that you have some people out there whom you have been able to assist with whatever. And then I'm also passionate about farming. So currently I have some sheep and goats and chicken and turkey. So when you come to the Gambia,
Yeah.
you
That's what
should
I
be,
was thinking. I could
yeah,
visit the
quite.
farm.
That
Yeah.
would be lovely. That would be
Well,
lovely. But
yeah.
then what I have done is that I am not just raising the ordinary chicken and so on. I have got the different ones, like the Brahma that has the legs, feathers on the legs, and then I joined it with a different variety, and so my chicken tastes a little bit different. And then I'm trying to do organic farming, so that instead of giving them all these chemicals at so many
Mhm.
weeks so much, so many weeks so much, I give them the herbal, you know, like moringa and aloe vera and things like that. So it's quite interesting, and that also helps to relieve the stress when you do that.
Mhm.
You do your own gardening. I grow some of my own herbs, bananas and things like that as well.
Well, that is just remarkable. I mean, there's so much that you have done. They're such a trailblazer. I was thinking of some of the words you were using thinking of you just are the living embodiment of courage, determination, the ability to cope, integrity, resilience, standing up with your head held high,
Right.
knowing that you have stood for justice, that you cared about justice, and there was nothing that could deter you. And the promise, how faithful you've been to that giving back, helping to be a founder of an organization where you sponsor girls so they can get your education, helping women in the village to get water, assisting people. I mean, to me, what good are we if we can't
Exactly.
help others? We can help them on the bench and do everything we can. And as you said, your judgments will live on. Those areas of human rights where you struck new ground, where you were breaking new ground, always remembered for that. But hopefully you will also be remembered for the huge contribution you made to people, and now organic farming. So the other thing is, people, you realize that every day there can be something new, that you have not just put your robes down and gone out to pasture, so to speak. There's always something new that we can be passionate about. And so it's been such a privilege I could go on really with you for 2 days, but I
No,
just want to thank you for being so candid and so honest and sharing your wonderful story. And I just wish you the best from the bottom of my heart.
thank you, Judge Williams. I also wish you the best from the bottom of my heart, and I hope we'll meet again one day. And I'm really grateful that I was able to attend this interview.